Spraymaster, water-based, 100% acrylic, dryfall. Interior latex paint. It is a deluxe product. We're going to be using the 113. There's MPI number 118 and 133. Today we're going to be applying the dryfall over the Q deck. Most important part. You'll see a lot of these Q decks get fire caulking all the way around. It comes in red and gray, a couple other colors. And if you read the TDS sheet for this fire caulking, you realize that you can't overcoat it with any paint unless it's fully cured. Fully cured is 3 days. 3 days from when it's actually applied. And for the Q deck itself, you want to make sure that you don't have all that dust. So make sure you do your proper prep work, removing all the dust. It does cover galvanized steel for any duct work. And proper application is 2 coats. I'll add a video of it complete. You can see the fire caulking again, covering any walls that don't want to get caught, we don't want any overspray over. Step number 1 is spraying anywhere where you have the possibility of dust collecting. So your I-beams, after you clean them, make sure that there's no concrete or mud or anything that has to get scraped, because that's where the dust gets collected, right on the top. And if you're spraying this way, and that side is still wet, any dust that's on top of this is going to be embedded into the paint. So make sure it's a dust-free environment. Cleaned it all off, applied it to the steps. All these I-beams clean. There's no dust laying anywhere. This top part is not going to collect any dust, but these edges will. The bottom one and the top one. So right now what we're going to be doing is applying the paint on the middle, right on the Q deck. That's step number 1. Now step number 2 is applying the paint on the Q deck, and step number 3 will be repeating the entire process in the same order. Now that we've applied the coat to the Q deck, nice and even coat, going in both directions, once from this side, once from this side. We're going to be spraying on the second coat in the exact same order. So I-beams first, then Q decks after. One of the main differences between PPG and Volatile and Sherwin-Williams is the cleanup after. You don't have as much drops seeping down. Due to the nature of the spraying, you have to overlap at a few spots, and usually if it's not viscous enough, if it's not thick enough, it will drip. Here, there's barely any dripping all the way through. So PPG Deluxe Spraymaster wins the battle with the thickness, and you need that in dryfall so it doesn't drip through. Usually the cleanup with the scraping, if we were to use Sherwin-Williams, would take quite a while. Here all you gotta do is dust it off.